Hello and welcome to Out Past the Rings, volume... What the hell was that? Welcome to Out Past the Rings, volume 87! Today we're talking about the King Slender second self-titled EP that came out September 8th, 2017. So, history. I don't know, there's some history. There isn't that much history, I guess. But there's some history. So let's do the history. Okay, so, I think it started when the band sent me their first EP to review for my blog, Open Mind, Saturated Brain. I think the band found the blog through my Minor Times review, as one of the band members played number one in Minor Times, and then another band member played in Carved Up. And Carved Up is another band that I had reviewed on the blog, both because they're amazing, for very different reasons. The band's from Philly. They had released the first EP, the King Slender EP, and they had asked me if I wanted to release this one on 7-inch, but at that time I knew I was moving to New Zealand, and it didn't seem like the best idea. I was still having a lot of trouble selling stuff, so investing in a 7-inch right when I was moving, I was like, I can't do that. I'll do 50 tapes. So I did 50 tapes, and Killer Tofu Records did the 7-inch for this. And I should mention that this is not their last release. They've actually, I thought it might have been, they've released a song in 2018 as well, and then another EP in 2019. So they're still going strong, or at least they were pre-COVID. So who knows? What does it sound like? It's an interesting mix of like punk hardcore and screamo. Emotional hardcore. I don't know. I think if you took Bravo fucking Bravo, Light the Fuse and Run, and Slow Fire Pistol, and you just like took out any kind of like screamy vocals, that's kind of what it sounds like. This EP is pretty similar to the first EP. It's kind of equal aggression and melody. They really know what they're doing with their instruments. You could probably throw in a like singing vocalist, and make that more rock oriented, or you could just throw in a screamo vocalist screaming his head off, or her head off, or their head off, and it would be a screamo band. So it's cool that it could really go either way depending on the vocalist, but the vocalist is more of like a punk hardcore thing going on there, so it kind of doesn't really go in either one of those directions, although it certainly could. So yeah, this came out September 8th, so that would be very soon after I had moved to New Zealand, and I really feel like this section of ZBR's catalog was kind of lost in a lot of ways, maybe because of the move. I don't know. I'm looking back at what I've just talked about, the last couple and what's coming up, and I'm like, wow, I still have some of these left. They were very short runs, but it didn't really seem to matter. So I don't know. It's really good. I strongly recommend checking it out. Is there anything else to say? Oh, I guess my favorite song is the first one, Bubble Buster, Tell Your Friends. They're all really good, though. New Funeral is really cool, and I think was premiered on one of the Zamplers as a brand new track. And Forever Circling is kind of more chill, especially in the tail end of it, but it's... yeah, the whole thing is really cool. Check it out. There are none in the US store. Maybe I'll put one up. There's two in the Canada store that I just found out, as well as my personal copy. Oh, I should show the tape, shouldn't I? The tape is just a kind of like smoky black, transparent. And I was looking at this just before. Man, didn't do the best job on these. Number one, they're cut very, very horribly. But there's nothing on the inside, with the exception of perhaps one of those dollar per download card things. So there's no track listing or anything on this. It just says King Slender. And I think when I had been sent this, The band had not told me what the title of the EP was, so I thought it was... I didn't know what it was. I just know the first one was a self-title, so it wasn't going to be called Demo, and it wasn't going to be called Self-Title, I thought. So I called it King Slenderer for a little while. I don't know. I think it was on Bandcamp for maybe a couple days or whatever. So, yeah, I guess that pretty much concludes this. I think the next one is Mia Tej and Samara. A lot of Mia Tej in this section. Maybe that's why I wasn't selling so much. Anyway, I shouldn't be laughing because I'm very scared. Very scared of whatever that sound was before, so I should probably turn on some more lights. Oh, my lord. Oh, that might be... I might want to counteract that with... Oh, okay, that's... Okay, what if I just do the...
The whole world's scared. Why shouldn't I be?